Hey y'all, welcome back. Calvin's Corner 72. This is something a little different. This is a quarantine tag from Mel Mel. Yeah, he asked me if he could tag me, and I told him it'd be okay. I've got 17 questions right here. And you're welcome to do this tag if you want and do a video. All the questions I'll have down in the description below. Just click the little arrow and it'll expand, and then you can see all the questions that I'm reading off right here. Mel Mel did a very good video and I enjoyed watching his, and I'll have his video link at the very end of this video. So all you gotta do is click on the little square with his picture on it and go check it out and see what kind of answers he got. Alright, here we go. Question number 1. What's the one thing you miss or wish you did before COVID-19? Now I'm kind of going off the hip right here because I haven't put a whole lot of thought into this. What I wished I'd did, I bought more beer. No, seriously though, there's not a whole lot been changed around here, guys. I'll just have to tell you that. I've been working, I've only been off work 1 week, and then we've been working every week since. I mean, they give us hand sanitizer, they give us masks to wear. We don't have to wear them. And they've done a lot of stuff. We've only been working like 32 hours, you know. They give us incentives at work, you know, like they'll give us a vacation day or two if we work the whole week. And a lot of the people who don't make them as much money as I do, they get $600 on top of their unemployment, and then on top of that, they get their 32 hours. So a lot of people are going right on. We're going to work. We hadn't missed a beat. And that's a good thing, I guess. There's very, very few people at my company in general, where I work at, that even has anything. Okay, so we've been very fortunate. We're in Northwest Georgia, so we're doing really good right now. So there's not a lot changed as far as that. I may have just answered another question. What's the first thing you're doing when this is over? Well, when this is over, I'm hoping I can get to go to a party, or I can get to go to the club, or I don't even go to clubs, but hell, I want to go, you know, because I hope I get to go to a big meetup like the Hillbilly Jam, you know, and I hope it's over before then, because that's July the 24th, 25th, and I'll be there. If it holds true and everything's good, but it seems like it's going to be drug out if a certain political party has anything to do with it. Anyways, number 3, what's the hardest part of social distancing? One of the hardest things is when you make a deal with somebody, or you talk to somebody and you come up and you introduce yourself to them. It's very, very hard to get a southern man to not throw his hand out and shake. I mean, you just want to shake hands. You ain't seen your friend like, hey man, how you doing? That's one of the hardest damn things for me to, and it's not going away. Even if I have to shake their hand and spray my hand, I will. But, you know, I hate that. I hate even the pause of it, or the, you know, just to even think you know, staying 6 feet apart. That crap ain't happening. It can't happen. It's just, you go to the store, everybody's supposed to stay 6 feet apart. So you go to freaking places like big box stores, and you're supposed to go down this aisle and then go down this aisle, and you can't go backwards up this aisle and all that crap. I see people doing that crap all the time. They're not staying to themselves, man. They're not. So I don't think it's as bad as what everybody says it is, but hey, maybe it is. I don't know. And if you lost any loved ones due to that, I'm sorry about that. But I'm just looking. This is my perspective. This is my questions and my answers. Describe the mood. You know, describe your mood in one word. I'm really melancholy, you know. I'm complacent. I'm just kind of sitting around watching it, you know, and seeing what everything does and what everybody's doing and what's happening, man. You know, one of the things that impressed me most, and this probably got nothing to do with this, but I was just going to town the other day before yesterday. It was on the weekend, well, Mother's Day. And I looked out at a church, and they were having church session. Now, one church I went by, all the cars were at the church and everybody was inside. Because I'm in Georgia, guys, so it's changed a little bit down here. They've released a little bit of the, the leashes. But at this one church, everybody's sitting in their cars with their windows down, and they've built a stage up out here, and the preacher's going at it, man. And I thought that was awesome. Everybody was contained, they was in their own car, and they still went to church. That impressed me, and it tugged at my heartstrings. And there's no, I know most people are doing things by video, but I thought that was pretty neat. I've never seen that, and you would have never got me to believe that I would see something like that in my lifetime. Never. And I saw it. It's like they was having a revival or something at a drive-in movie theater, So, and God was on the big screen. I loved it. All right. Spotify or Netflix? Well, I'd have to say Netflix because I don't even know what Spotify is. And I'm an old country hillbilly. I'm lucky to even know what Netflix is, and I've only watched one movie on Netflix for the whole time we've had it, and the kids and stuff, they watch it, but Miss Betty, but I don't fool with that. The last tune I played, oh Lord, the last tune I played, well, I ain't nothing but a simple man. Call me a redneck, I reckon that I am, but this thing's going on, make me mad down to the core. That's the last tune I had in my head that I was singing coming home, listening to it on the radio. So, that was it. And if you don't know what it is, then, well, I'm sorry. Number 7, last show on TV you watched. Last show on TV I watched was going to be the Moonshiner Show. Yep, that was it. I love the Moonshiner Show on Discovery. You need to check it out. If you didn't watch it, get her done, so I'm telling you. Got a quarantine ritual. Well, a quarantine ritual, again, we have not really got anything, that we supposed to do or anything. The only thing, I'm telling you, man, there's not much change down here. People's not fooling with the mask. There's some people that come in and got the mask on. I see people at the store. I just went and got my teeth cleaned today. The dentist had the mask on. They had the hood, the gloves. They have to. I understand that. They checked my temperature when I went into the dentist today. It's just craziness, man. To me. But they're just going on what they know. That's all. So I don't know that there's a ritual outside of just when I get back in my car after I've been out somewhere. I'll take some hand sanitizer and I'll spray it on my hand and wipe my phone down and whatever I've touched. My keys. And basically, that's my little ritual I've been doing. So there you go. Sweatpants or leggings. Well, I got some leggings on my YouTube channel. Teespring you can buy. Yeah, the link's down below. But I do wear sweatpants every now and then. I'm not no leggings kind of person. I don't think I'd want to see that. Really, I don't think you would. Oh, well, speaking of moonshiners, check it out. This is Donnie and Teresa's the Bettyville Hillbilly shirt. Yes, sir, it is. And yes, ma'am, it is. All right, number 10. Anything you want back, or anything you want to achieve during this quarantine. Well, I want to achieve everything that I normally achieve or do. I do have a little trouble with getting some meat down at the grocery store. Now, if you're a country boy and you really want some meat and you got a little bit of money on you, you can go find a farmer. They've got somebody that does their slaughtering for them. Now, I'm a deer hunter, so I've got a freezer full of deer. But I do like making jerky, not just out of deer. I like regular beef, and I don't have a lot of that. So if I really, really, really wanted some, I can get it. I don't have to go to the butcher market and pay out the butt prices. I can go down here and buy half a cow or a quarter of a cow. Find a farmer, and hell, they may even sell me their meat out of their freezer or whatever. I mean, it can happen if you just look for it, guys. You don't have to go to the store and go, oh my God, I have to pay $30 for a pound of meat. No, you don't. Figure it out. If you live in big cities, well, that's your fault. I hate living in the city. Ain't no way I'd live in the city. There's no way. I wouldn't even go to. No, I ain't doing it. I just can't stand it. Too many people, man. I ain't used to that. I've been out in the woods, man. That's my personal preference there. What scares you the most? Oh, wait a minute, I skipped one. My quarantine snack. Okay, quarantine snack. It's gonna have to be beer, man. I've been drinking beer like a damn fish here. Like I ain't growing gills. Yeah, I gotta have some beer, especially when I get home. I'm about ready to get one right now. It's beer 30. Get home, my old hand starts cramping, you know, and it'll go like that. That means that's a C-clamp. Yeah, boy. It's time to get her done. I was trying to throw a little happiness in here and let y'all enjoy a little my craziness and what goes on in my mind. All right, let's see. What scares me the most? Everything not going back to normal before the end of this year. That's what scares me the most. It's ridiculous, guys. We got to get back to normal. And what really scares me the most, and I don't like getting political. I do not like getting political because people just cry and whine and squall about it. But this is this far in the video. I don't think most people's gonna get this far, anyways. What scares me the most is if the Democratic Party gets elected in because of all this, and I think they're the ones that's created it. That's just me. Sorry. Them in China, because they got somebody they can't pay off that's running this country, and I wholeheartedly love, and I back him. Another thing, I'm gonna tell you another thing scares me the most. One of the things that scares me the most is them coming and trying to take my rights to bear arms. Son, I'm telling you, that ain't gonna happen. That's American right. Our Second Amendment, it's gonna be there. I don't care what they say. That's just the end of that. All right. If let's see, if reading what it is and what chapter if you're reading what is it and what chapter you're on. Well, I ain't reading really nothing. There is some book that got sent to me in my post office and my home address here, and I don't know if y'all have seen it or not. It's something about the Great Conspiracy. I mean, there's a ton of these books getting sent out, and I don't know what it's all about. It's about two people that were supposedly rivals that may come together. Will it happen? I guess is what it says on the front of it. And I have only got about 2 pages into it, so and I kind of threw it down. It's ridiculous. Who's the last person you spoke to? That'd be Miss Betty on the phone. What's one non-tech thing you can't live without? Well, outside of a Tech 9, it'd be my guns. I mean, I could live without them, you know what I mean? As long as everybody else just left me alone, didn't cause no problems. But I like my guns, guys. You know, we can live without a whole lot. And, you know, and if there was not a gun ever created, then we could all live with it. I know we could. But criminals got them. I'm going to have them too. What's your phone's battery level? Well, I'll check it right here. My battery level's 74% because I keep it charged up on the way home in the truck. Usually it's down pretty low because I wear it out. And what's the silver linings? Well, silver linings is y'all need to go over and check out old Mel Mel. Give him a holler and tell him I said Calvin's Corner 72 sent you. That's the silver lining right there. If there's a silver lining in New York City, there's a man named Mel Mel, and he loves his people and he loves everybody out here. And I appreciate him giving me contacting me and letting me, you know, asking me, hey, can I tag you in this video? And I was like, hey, you know what? I'll do it, brother. And I know it's took me some time to get to it, but it is what it is. And this video is long enough. I'm not going to tag anybody on this except for maybe one person. I don't think there's one person I think that I'd really like to see what she would come up with because she's really funny and she's really cool. I'm gonna tag 2 people, and I haven't asked them, so if they don't do it, I can't help it. What's next, Sunshine? I'd like to see what you have to say about this. I'd really like to see what you think about this, and I'll have the questions down below. You can copy and paste them, whatever. And Cheryl Cuckoo. I know most of y'all don't know who Cheryl Cuckoo is, but she's a comedian and she's a psychic, and she's so fun. I enjoy her content immensely, and she's something else. She's probably the best thing in California, or one of the best things for sure, because I've got a lot of good friends out there that I wish they'd get out of there, because they need to get out of there, because that place there, I don't know. But I went political again, didn't I? I'm sorry, I can't help it. All right, y'all get on back over here where the getting's good and happiness is always, sometimes always, just around the corner. Appreciate y'all coming by.